hello, everyone, and welcome to the 187th episode of Tuesdays with Tobe. My name is Tobe Dickerson, and as I say each week, I am thrilled to be back before you today with another message. Hey, if you didn't have an opportunity to listen to last week's message, I would go back 1 week because I was talking about being intentional, and I framed that in the context of the fact that I had been to 2 funerals that previous week. One was completely unexpected, and the other, while the person was a little bit later in life, it's still death, right? It's still the end. But what I was trying to get us to be intentional about are those times in between, and the fact that things can happen suddenly, and we can either be prepared for the suddenly or we can be completely unprepared, which means unresolved conversations, unresolved hurts or conflicts, or just not saying I love you enough, not giving enough hugs, not having a really big smile on our face as many times as we possibly can. So that's what that message was about. But today, y'all, we are approaching, it's almost here, the end of the summer. It is almost the end of the summer, and what that means for me for the last 22 years is that we just moved students onto another college campus. I think this is my 5th institution by now, and so this past weekend was move-in day at George Washington University. And no, I'm actually not about to talk about GW. I'm going to talk about my lovely niece who is about to embark upon her college journey at Wake Forest University. She actually moves in tomorrow. She has no idea I'm doing this video about her, and I'm not even sure she's going to see it until my brother tells her that a video is out. But y'all, in just a moment, after we read our family rules, let's talk a little bit about move-in experience, about college. Let's wish our young people well as they embark on this new journey in their life. We do each week. Before we get started, I want you all to look behind me, and we're going to say our family rules together. Ready, read. During Tuesdays with Tobe, we will use kind words. Do your best. Always be honest. Forgive and forget. Be happy. Count your blessings. Laugh at yourself. Stay positive and love one another. On June 8th, 2024, I had an opportunity to travel to Charlotte, North Carolina, and that is where my dear niece Kendall graduated high school. Picture it. We were in the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte. If any of you know Charlotte, most of you have been to Bojangles for a concert. The Coliseum was just adorned in a sea of red. Those were the colors for her school. And these hundreds and hundreds of graduates cross the stage to get their high school diploma. I can't imagine because I remember my own high school graduation. Yes, it was in 1998. I was like, yo, that's almost 30 years ago. It's okay though. It's okay. Look at me. It's totally okay. But this is about Kendall. I just sat there in so much pride because I'd been a part of the journey. I saw her as a youth when she was in elementary school and then going to middle school. And actually she had the opportunity to go to, it was a language immersion academy. And so from kindergarten on, she was studying Japanese all the way until the 8th grade. And then she transitions to high school and has a phenomenal high school career and has this opportunity this past year to start applying for colleges. Well, with Auntie working at higher ed for as long as I have, that was a really cool process because Kendall invited me into her process. She sent me her college essays. I had an opportunity to read over those things with her. We talked a lot about what to expect and what she's looking forward to and what are some of her fears. And that, which she doesn't know until watching this, that gave me the opportunity to know exactly how I should be covering her. And for someone like me, the word covering definitely means praying for her. And so that gave me an opportunity to be praying for my dear niece. And now, y'all, here we are. Kendall has gotten into a top university in the nation, will be going to Wake Forest. And the family, we could not be more proud of her. We could not be happier for her. And Kendall, what I want to say to you in this moment is, I think your major is biochemistry. I should know that, but I'm pretty sure it's biochemistry. I know you want to do something. I know you want to go into medical school. I know you want to do something with mental health, with making sure people are healthy. I think it was forensic psychology at one point. I know it's evolved a little bit, but I do know that you desperately want to see people live healthy, whole lives, be free from any type of illnesses or their woes. And hey, you're the one to do it. You and your classmates, you all are going to school at such an exciting time. She just turned 18, guys. So guess what? This will be her first election in November. And I can't just wait to sit back. I can't wait to sit back to hear all the things, to see all the things. We are super, super excited. As you move in tomorrow, as you approach with the Wake Forest campus tomorrow, just make sure that you leave nothing unturned, that you explore everything, that you take advantage of every single resource. And this goes to any student who is going to school. Make sure you take advantage of every single resource and then build those relationships with your peers. But then also look for those mentors on campus. Look for those clubs, look for those organizations, look for that campus job. Stay employed while you're in school because that helps keep you on a schedule. Therefore, you're probably going to perform better in your classes. And then the sky is truly the limit. Kendall, as you head off to Wake Forest, if you do those things on campus and then continue those for your entire life, you're going to win. And we all want to see you win. Now, as I end, I am going to show you some clips of her high school graduation and some photos because I never showed those. I saved them for such a time as this. And I also want to shout out some other cousins who just moved in to school this past weekend or moving in this week. I know I saw my cousin Jazzy, who you all have seen on the channel because she's a basketball player. She earned a scholarship to Lander University and will be playing at Lander. She just moved in. Jazzy, congratulations. Cannot wait to see your freshman season and cannot wait to hear amazing things. I want to shout out my cousin Julianne. Julianne is a Gamecock. Go Gamecocks. Super excited about having you in Columbia, particularly since your dad went to Clemson and since he talks so poorly about the Gamecocks. This is what happens, Terrence, when you do those things. But Julianne, hats off to you. Cannot wait for you to have much, much success. And also, my cousin Anna, she's also in South Carolina. She's going to USC Upstate. The cool thing about Anna, who happened to be the salutatorian of her high school class there at Lee Central High School in Bishopville, South Carolina, Anna gets to go to school with her big brother. And they have grown up together in terms of all the ball playing, t-ball, basketball, anything they did as youth, they were doing it together. Now they get a chance to go to college together. Cousin Derek, I know you're so proud of your kids. I know you're super proud. And I just want to shout out these phenomenal young people who are on their way to school. I am elated to the students on my campus. I can't wait to be a resource for you. Cannot wait to see you walk out your journeys. And to all of you who have students who have just left your home, I want to talk to the parents for a moment. You're going to be okay. You've done a great job. They can still hear you in their ear. First of all, they're going to text you all the time. You all are going to FaceTime. And if you're in close proximity, you're going to let them know before you show up on campus, but you'll get a chance to visit them. You can get a chance to take them out for a meal. You all can go hang out, give them a little bit of a de-stressor because college does have a lot of stressors. Y'all, this is the message today. Summer's almost over because that means school's starting. And I cannot be more proud of all of these students, but particularly my dear niece, Kendall. This is dedicated to you. Hey, I hope you guys come back next week. Next week is going to be a super special Tuesdays with Tobe. We're going to be on location in a place that I have never been before, a place that most of you have never been because it's kind of rare and it's hard to get there. And I can't wait to tell you what it is. Hey, would you all like, share, and subscribe? And congratulate all of our students who are heading off to college. Take care, y'all.
Kendall, Marie, Ryan. Maria, Fernando, Gabriel. Right here.
The authority vested in me as principal of South Neck High School and the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education. I grant you graduates of South Neck High School.
Yeah.
Let's see all that stuff I made.
Oh, girl, you did great.
Thank you.
It's official.
Uh-oh.
They, I mean, they had